the Detroit Lions. Hot off their first division title in 30 years. The boys from the Motor City have the whole country going Super Saiyan. I mean, you gotta love them.
America is falling in love with the Lions.
This town has earned these primetime games.
Everybody's tuned into this one.
Around the country, people are saying this is the team to beat.
Everybody want a piece of Detroit? Well, come and get it. Come and get it.
Last season, not only did the Lions win their first playoff games this century, they made it to their second ever NFC championship.
J-Mo stays on his feet to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Halfway through, Detroit fans were ready to book a trip to Vegas for the big game. But it wasn't in the cards.
Purdy gonna take a deep shot to Brandon Ayuk. It's deflected.
Oh, he caught it!
Ayuk caught it out of the air. It's over. The Niners are going to Vegas.
That is the most unbelievable comeback. They flipped the script in the second half.
This season, they have some unfinished business.
Since they lost that NFC Championship game, you started hearing, it's time to come back next year and finish what we started. It's time to come back next year and win a Super Bowl. For the first time in a long time, nobody laughed at that.
With Ben Johnson calling the plays and Jared Goff feeding the offense, the Lions were the highest scoring team in the league.
This team has won the most games, scored the most points, and run up the most yards of any team in Detroit Lions history.
Oh, baby! That's the man they call Sonic!
Montgomery looked like Knuckles from the video game there.
How did he do that? Just pinballing off of tackles.
Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery each had over 1,000 all-purpose yards on the season. So did Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jamison Williams. That's right, it's a star-studded cast, and they attack from all angles. And watch out, the Core 4 is back to full strength this week. Welcome back, D-Mo.
When we visit stadiums, we're the show.
I hope you had your popcorn ready. The Lions were more than just must-see TV. They were magic.
Amon-Ra flips it on the hook and ladder.
The wide receiver just threw a touchdown pass to the quarterback.
Amon-Ra made the catch, flipped it back to the big man.
Jared Goff went down like he dropped the ball. I think he did that on purpose.
Thank you, Ben Johnson. Man, the creativity.
We've seen everything from Ben Johnson.
The Lions never stumbled. They strung together the most wins in franchise history, and in the last week of the season, had a chance to win the NFC North yet again. And you already know they got that done.
Jahmyr Gibbs' 4th touchdown of the night. Can you smell it, Detroit? It smells like the NFC North.
Detroit clinched the #1 seed for the first time in franchise history. I feel like I've been saying that a lot about this squad, man. They changed the game in a football wasteland and made believers out of all of us.
Facing 4th and 1 from their own 31, Campbell took another gamble.
Lions 2 out of 2 on 4th down tonight.
Jared Goff under center. Here's the toss. It goes to Gibbs around the left end. Makes the turn.
Yes.
He's hit a tackle.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. They held him off.
Packers just had too many hats to the football that time. Lions couldn't block it. Nice play by Quay Walker to make that tackle and give them the ball at the 30-yard line of Detroit.
The Pack took advantage of the short field.
Give to Jacobs up the middle. Rambo to goal line. Touchdown. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. Well, it took a while, but we're starting to get the shootout we envisioned.
On the very next drive, the Lions took the lead back.
Throws, end zone, caught, touchdown, Detroit Lions. Tim Patrick, 2nd of the night.
Green Bay then tied the game at 31. The Lions then drove to the Packer 21.
Gives the Demo, he is hit, and he's going to come up short.
Look at the spot. He was short. He was short by half a yard. He was short by half a yard.
With 43 seconds left, Campbell again faced 4th and 1.
I just, I felt like, we needed to end it on offense. And I did not want to give that ball back. I believe we could convert. I knew how I wanted to play this game. The team knew it, and everything in me told me to let's finish this.
Campbell could have tried a go-ahead field goal. Instead, he went for it. And what followed was the game's turning point.
Lions are going to keep the offense on the field. Jarrett up under center. Turns, gives it to Montgomery, gets the first down. Jarrett tripped as he came out from behind center, handed it to Demo, just barely got it to him.
Jared Goff, oh my goodness, that was almost disaster.
Yeah, he gets stepped on by Glasgow, the left guard.
If Jared Goff wasn't 6'4", I don't know if he gets that ball to Demo.
Yeah, just got tripped up there a little bit, and bad feeling when you're a quarterback to try to stretch out and give it to him. I was even probably going to flip it to him if I couldn't hand it to him, but made it happen, made it work, and David did the rest.
He's an athlete. And he got that thing handed off. David did the rest. It was great.
Yeah, real athletic to fall down on a routine handoff, but yeah, I'm glad we made it happen.
The Lions made it happen largely in part to their all-pro tackle. Penei Sewell caved the left side of the Green Bay defense, creating a hole for David Montgomery.
You need that play. This is a gotta-have-it play, right? Wow. This is the game-changing play. We need one block. We need one guy to step up to the plate and throw a double team and get up in the second level and give David Montgomery that room. Yes. Nice job by that offensive line.
4 of 5 on 4th down.
Amazing.
Hey, you got to be who you are, right?
Yeah, that's right. He's Dan Campbell.
So here we go. Final play of the game. It's going to be Jake Bates from 35 yards out to try to win it for Detroit. There it is. Fox the hole. Kick away. It is up and it is good. I tell you what, this is one of the gutsiest victories you'll see from the Detroit Lions that we've seen in quite some time.
We don't need to talk about being tough. We don't need to talk about being resilient. We live it, and it's what we are. And, man, we just proved it again. Proud of our guys.
Good evening, everyone. Here at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs are about to collide in Super Bowl 59.
It was a rematch 2 years in the making, and the anticipation was at an all-time high.
Everyone longed for another opportunity to play in this particular game on the biggest stage you'll ever have in your life.
Welcome to the show, baby. Let's be great, dog. Let's be great.
The Chiefs have become synonymous with the Super Bowl ever since drafting Patrick Mahomes. And as they marched into New Orleans, were looking to do something unprecedented, win 3 straight titles.
It's our last game with each other, man. Make sure we play together for the last ride, baby.
Kansas City is not the juggernaut offense that they've been in past years, but they know how to win.
Led by Patrick Mahomes, the 3rd starting quarterback in history to reach the Super Bowl 5 times.
One team wanted history, the other wanted revenge. The Eagles were beat by the Chiefs in Super Bowl 57 and looked to rewrite the story this time around.
Let's go out there and play for each other. Let's play smart. Let's play hard. Let's go, baby. Come on, baby. On 3. 1, 2, 3, bam!
This year's Birds are a tighter bunch, and they've got a whole lot more talent. With the same quarterback calling the shots and new faces on both sides of the ball, they dominated all season and earned a chance for redemption.
Let's go! 30, go!
When you look at all of the things that surround this game, all of the pageantry, there's all this entertainment, lights and flares and all of this stuff. You've got to put all of that out of your mind and just play the game.
All this show just for a game, you know what I mean? Just for a game. We played since we were young.
The captains are meeting at the center of the field. There's only one number that I'm focused on, and that is number 55. He's back.
5-5. Hey, what respect in the world, baby. You already know. Glad to see you out here, dog.
Good evening, captains. Welcome to Super Bowl 59. Congratulations on a fantastic season.
Let's go. Let's set the tone.
Philadelphia will receive the opening kickoff. Let's play football.